get it, 'cause I gotta get it.
What's going on? This is your boy SB. So I've seen this a lot of times in my comment section for countless numbers of videos. Amazon warehouse is unfair, of somebody not being able to get the ambassador position because this person got it, or this person did this, or I was in line to get this but this person got it, or I was supposed to get this and this happened, or this and this and this and this and this. It is unfair. Or I even get a lot of people who used to work in Amazon who be going off in the comment sections talking about how unfair Amazon was and how much they hate it. Now listen, I respect everybody's opinion, and I'll be 100% honest. Are there times when Amazon is unfair? Are there times where you'll come across unfair situations at Amazon? Yes, yes, that is a fact. You know what? I'll do this, but I promise you, you have my word. I give you my promise from my heart right here. Wait, right here. I promise you, you will come across something unfair that happens at Amazon. That's a fact. Whether it be somebody indirect before you or get this position, whatever the case may be. But let me be even broader, because that's what I always try to do with this channel. I try to take the work aspect and aspects into a broader perception. Every job, every workplace, you will come across some type of unfairness. This more so is like a thing in the workplace in general. I remember my very first job, Arby's, shout out to Arby's. You feel me? Them, what type of sandwiches they had? They had the pastrami sandwiches. With the pastrami, I think it's pastrami, that was fire. And then they had like them little toaster strudel things. I forgot what it was called, but them things was bomb. Anyways, I've encountered unfairness at the workplace my very first job at 15 and a half years old. But it seems like Amazon gets the most hate in this area. And I think it's understandable due to the fact they're like, I think it was supposedly the second biggest employee in America. There's way more people that's worked here than other places. So of course there'll be more complaints. And I think we see it more so at Amazon because of one of their biggest problems. I think one of Amazon's biggest problems is they grew way too fast. That might have to be another blog or vlog, whatever you want to call this. For those of you who worked in Amazon for about 3 years at the least, you have seen how fast the company has grown. So I think that's why as well, because everybody's moving. There's so many moving pieces, and it's a lot of things that goes unseen and unnoticed and unchecked. But if we talk about all the things that hasn't been unchecked, this will be a 30-minute video. This is about to turn into an Amazon documentary, which we're not going to do. And that will be pretty tight, though. But we're not finna do that. I still work there. This video is more so talking about the root of the issue, me and you. The people who encounter the unfairness. The people who encounter that unfair treatment. And literally, there's been times where people kind of low-key get mad at me as if I'm lying about the company. Like, I've never faced unfair treatment. Just because I've never talked about it doesn't mean I've never faced any unfair treatment at Amazon. That would be a lie. Not talking about the whole time, but something that I felt was unfair. But the thing is, you don't let those things keep you there. I've seen so many times, Amazon, this job, that job, all throughout the workforce that I've been in, I've seen so many people, when they encounter that unfair treatment, they get stuck there. They can't move past that. It literally, sometimes, a lot of times, stunt their growth. Sometimes it's so bad, they take that hurt, that unfairness attitude, that unfairness treatment that they had, go to another job, and now they're still that same bitter person because of what they went through. Can I just be like real and just be blunt with y'all? Life is unfair. How many people can write in the comment section right now, my life has been fair? Maybe it is. Maybe it's just me and people that I know, people that look like me or something. I don't know. But for a lot of us, life is not fair. And this is one reason why I love to intertwine work and life, though both of those little areas, because it's the way that we respond to things at work honestly reflects in the way that we respond to things in life, and the way reverse. The way that we respond to things in our normal life is reflected in our work life. And like I was saying, that's one of the biggest things. You're going to encounter unfairness, whether it be in life or in the workplace. But when we talk about the workplace, we talk about Amazon, we talk about all these places we work. When you encounter that, that's the worst thing that I've seen happen. People get stuck in that area where they were treated unfair at, and they don't progress further than that. But when you look at unfairness in life, imagine every time we were treated unfair in life, we just get stuck there. I would still be at Arby's right now. I'll be over here making vlogs talking about how to get promoted at Arby's. 3 tips to get a promotion at Arby's. If I would have gotten stuck every time I would have had unfairness, I still would have been living with my mom. If I would have been stuck in that area, I still would have been at the last job that I left, the last few jobs I left, where I didn't feel I was getting paid enough. You know how many times I didn't left a job because I felt it was unfair treatment? And I didn't leave bitter. I didn't leave angry. I left to level up. Every time I left a job, it was to level up from the last job. But the reason why I wanted to say this, because so many people, they encounter this unfairness and then they get stuck in that area. They get stuck in that mode. I've said it plenty of times. Don't let things get you bitter. Let things get you better. Because if you stay in that same spot, the person that treated you unfair, they gonna keep living their life and they not worried about you. You don't want to hold on to this unfair treatment that got you into a bitter place and then you're the only one still there. You're still in something that took place 2 years ago. You're still in that same mindset. Listen, let this be an encouragement to you. You have to keep going. Trust me, even at Amazon, there was times where I didn't put in work after work after work, promise this, promise that, and things didn't fall through. And I cannot lie, I felt some type of way. I was about to be uploading the video too. Why I no longer work at Amazon Sin. But I didn't let it keep me in that space. I still kept going. I said, all right, you know what? I deserve this. I earned this and I still didn't get it. And that's when it really hits you. When you know you deserve something, you know you earned it, and you still get treated unfair. Trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about. But that is the biggest challenge, because even though you feel you have every right to be upset, every right to be offended, every right to stay in that mindset and walk around with an attitude, is going to keep you right in that same space while everyone else continues to elevate. Listen, you got to let stuff go and keep pushing. You got to let stuff go and keep shooting your shot. When I came across that, yes, working at Amazon, what'd I do? I felt some type of way. I ain't gonna lie. I was frustrated, feeling some type of way, but I kept shooting my shot, made the next shot, kept it pushing, left the past in the past, and it ain't nothing but going up from here. I want to encourage you. If you ever left a comment, talking about how unfair this was and how unfair, that's okay. You can feel how you feel. There's nothing wrong with that. But just don't stay in that same mindset. That's the dangerous part. Don't stay in that same mindset. Don't stay in that hurt mindset, in that offended mindset, in that bitter mindset. And to make it even worse, some people like to see you like that. I've literally seen people who had big aspirations, big dreams, going 100 miles per hour. When they get hit and they get discouraged, people sometimes like to see that. And I would always try to go to them like, listen, no, put your chin up. Don't let them see you with your head down like that. Some people want to see your head down like that. Listen, if you've been offended, if you've been treated unfair, get back up, keep going. And sometimes we take it so personal and we think that we're the only person who's ever been who's ever been offended before, especially working at Amazon. Let me tell y'all something. You know how many times I've been seen managers get offended by people higher up. You know how many times I've seen people higher up offended by people higher up than them. Listen, this is something everybody goes through. But like I always say, don't let it make you bitter. Let it make you better. Let's keep elevating. Let's keep going. Let's keep shooting our shot. Just wanted to drop this video for some encouragement. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit the notification bell, because you will not probably be notified of me dropping videos unless you do that. So go ahead and do that. And yes, I am an artist. This is my song off of my project. The song's called Whoa. The project's called Motivated. Yes, it's in the description area. Yes, you need to go check that out. And yes, you need to play it loud as you can. Try not to get the police called on you. And I don't want to have nobody calling my phone or my YouTube talking about, hey, just SB told me to play this loud and got disturbances, all this stuff. Anyways, it's your boy SB. Let's go.
Look, they say I couldn't do it, but I did. Turn stacks to a crib. Yeah, going up, going in. Let them sleep, bedtime, tuck them in.